welcome back to the episode. We are again in the Normandy 2.0, and we're going to have a little look around and talk with the scientist, Mordin. And also, we are going to do some investigations, upgrades, whatever. Let's see what we can do here. We can upgrade and we can research. Let's do, well, everything, maybe. About research. Research new upgrades to dramatically improve the power of your squad members, weapons, and ship. Discover research projects by acquiring new upgrades. For example, if you find an assault rifle upgrade, your scientists can study it and they may discover a research project to further improve assault rifles. When you purchase a research project, you must pay the specific amount of rare resources. You then gain the upgrade described in the research project, and the upgrade moves to the upgrade section of the research terminal. So first you have to research it, and then you have to actually upgrade the thing. Okay, so what do we got here? We got one upgrade, one armor, and 7 prototypes. That's a lot of prototypes. Weapon upgrades are modular technological improvements integrated into any weapon. When a weapon upgrade is obtained, it's automatically integrated into the appropriate weapon. Obtain weapon upgrades in stores and by scanning items on missions. How do you scan items? An armor upgrade is a modular technology that can be added to your armor to improve its defensive, protective, or medical capabilities. When you obtain new armor upgrades, they will automatically be integrated into your entire squad's armor, which is great. Purchase new armor upgrades from stores on hub worlds, or discover the technology to build new armor upgrades by scanning items on missions. And prototypes, how does that work? Although prototype technology is advanced and powerful, it is also extremely expensive to produce and often unstable when used. Thanks to Cerberus's advanced science facilities and the genius of Dr. Mordin Upgrades, you have one of the few facilities in the world capable of producing these technologies. Each technology you produce will be powerful, but will upgrade only a single member of your squad. Discover prototype technology by scanning advanced technology on missions and discussing research with your squad members. Oh, that's interesting. So let's see what we got over here. The thing is, prototype stuff is supposed to be only for one character, which is a little bit iffy. But look at the amount of cost here, like 5,000, only 5,000. So we got ourselves heavy weaponry. We could get the missile launcher. Why can't I get the missile launcher? It's grayed out for some reason. I don't know why. Oh, whatever. Maybe I should just get the heavy weapon upgrade first, so that I can get more ammunition. Yeah, capacity is always nice. Some weapons actually have more than just 3 shots. For example, like the electro thingamajig. So what else we got? Collector kite and armor. Regeneration bonus plus 10%, storm speed plus 10, and health plus 20. This is amazing. Why is it that the collector armor is so good? Cerberus has adapted the suit for you out of salvaged collector technology. The collector's chitinous armor is flexible and even tougher than ballistic fibers. Its organic construction allows it to be self-healing, and the muscle-like tissue that assists movement ensures it is comfortable to wear despite its weight. So yeah, regeneration bonus, that's actually pretty good. And bonus health, but what if you don't intend to lose health at all? So anyway, we got the assault rifle. The collector's main weapon uses the same principles as a human assault rifle, but its organic components clearly set it apart. Its power source seems to be an internal organ with biotic capacitance. Its ammunition resembles pellets of metallic enamel that strip shields of enemies with deadly efficiency. And the real question is, do you need to recharge it, or does this thing have infinite ammo? That would be kind of cool. So, and then we also have these, Cerberus assault armor. So is it good? Increases heavy weapon ammo capacity by 10%, that's good. Shield bonus plus 10 and health bonus plus 10. So storm speed? What? Maybe it's like charging speed actually. But yeah, regeneration bonus is good. Question, what's regeneration bonus? Like health regeneration or more like ability regeneration? Cerberus assault armor is designed for shock troops who are expected to turn the tides of battle against creatures or forces that would decimate normal soldiers. The troops demanded 3 things in its design: shields and armor thick enough to last against a superior foe, and a rechargeable pack to extend a heavy weapon power cell. The only drawback of the armor is its weight, which the troops carry as a point of pride. I have a saying, out of shape going in shape coming out. Alright, and the Eviscerator. The Lieberschaft 2180 shotgun, or Eviscerator, is of human civilian design and has a unique ammunition generator. While most modern firearms shave off chips or pellets from an ammunition block, the M22 shaves off serrated metal wedges designed to fly aerodynamically. This dramatically improves its armor-piercing capabilities, and its tight grouping helps wound ballistics at longer ranges than standard shotguns. This design also violates several intergalactic weapon treaties, so the M22 is not distributed to militaries. Oh yes, sounds like fun. Oh, look at this, another one, another armor. So negotiation bonus plus 10, which is nice. Tech and biotic power upgrades plus 10 and substitute. I think I'm gonna go for, well, no. What's regeneration bonus? Wait, it's flexible and even tougher than ballistic. Its organic construction allows it to self-healing, and yeah, it's self-healing. Okay, so that basically means that. So you don't have to use Medigel if you want to. Good. Anyway, built specifically for Cerberus field officers, the Inferno armor has a VI dedicated to recognizing signs of stress and medical trauma. This application helps assess soldiers, but can be useful in any high-risk situation. The Inferno microframe computer also manages biotic amp and omni-tool power, and microservos help the wearer's movement to counteract the armor's weight. So yeah, storm speed, but we would be better off with the storm speed if I go for something else entirely. Anyway, let's see. Let's research this one. Wait a minute. We got like the M22 and the heavier. So we got two of this. That's actually very interesting. Or maybe upgrading that actually enables the... That's weird. Oh, this is how it works. Okay, so this one was not available before, and then there's another one slotting in. Requires one more heavy ammo upgrade to unlock. Ah, reading helps. Rapid firearms launcher with seeking projectiles, effective against armor, shields, and biotic barriers. And missile launchers are surfacing with increasing frequency among the terminus systems. Mercenary bands, but their origin is unknown. Each projectile features a friend or foe recognition system, ensuring it will find a hostile target, though not necessarily the one in the crosshairs. In urban situations, it is useful for taking out snipers and other entrenched enemies, so it is popular with the Blue Suns mercenary band. It is nearly impossible to duplicate, as it uses fabrication rights management FRM technology. That's actually very interesting. So if you find those plans, they kind of like block the making of it. So you have to hack the creation thingy that allows for that. So we are definitely going to get a decent amount of resources anyway, so we are going to just research everything. So we're going to get the kite thingy. We're just going to get everything, just in case. It might be a little wasteful though, but so let's get the leap shaft as well, and the missile launcher. There you go. And then that's just those two, or this one that needs like one more heavy weapon thing. Right. Now, there's also ship upgrades, but we don't have them unlocked yet. So, weapon upgrades. Assault rifle damage, 1. Squad bonus plus 10% assault rifle damage. Upgrades assault rifles, battle rifles, and so on and so forth. The thing that we found... And... wait a minute. Oh, look at this. Weapon specialist. Fully upgraded. Based on existing technology, the ML7. Okay. So, all of the other things that I just got. Kinetic pulsar, receive squad damage. Right, so because I researched so many things, they queued up in the display. Let's just wait until the whole thing went through. And then, let's see, let's hope I don't have to create them afterwards, because that could really go into... that would probably be very pricey. So, that one, squad bonus plus 25, well that's good. That's actually very good. Assault rifle, what? Penetration. Rifle damage against armor, shields, and biotic damage. Upgrades the assault rifle, battle rifles, and so on and so forth. The slug's tungsten content is increased, and the weapon's computer is recalibrated, improving penetration of heavily armored targets. A phasic envelope surrounds each slug before it is fired at a target. This disrupts any Mass Effect field protecting a target, resulting in better penetration. And Medigel capacity. We're going to get this one. Yes. The more we can get, the more we can survive, hopefully. Also, shouldn't there be... Maybe I have to go into another room in order to stock up on Medigel. So, what about this one? Trauma module. Interesting. Units... No, Unity heals your squad to full health. This is good. The whole squad, not just one. Standard first aid interface can stabilize a badly wounded soldier, preventing death from all but the most serious wounds. The base technology, however, is ineffective on conscious soldiers who are currently taking fire, as each pain signal resets the process. The trauma module separates the Medigel administration into two layers, active and passive. The active layer constantly distributes small amounts of Medigel to fresh wound sites. The passive layer handles major deployment to incapacitating wounds. When large amounts of Medigel are deployed to incapacitated squad members, fighting members are also healed. Nice. Right, so I pretty much got everything in the research for now. And let's look into the upgrades. And yeah, you can actually just upgrade the stuff, just like that. Review. Oh no, it's just review. So everything that you have unlocked can be viewed up here. So it's not a two-stage process. It's like you get the research and everything you have unlocked is visible in the upgrade thing. So you know exactly what you have available. It's actually kind of nice. So let's just have a quick look around here. Maybe we can find some cool stuff. Whoa. And he has a perfect view on the wobbly bit. So let's see, Mordin.
Shepard, how can I help?
Yeah, for now, let's investigate some stuff. The lab setup.
Is the lab working well for you?
Quite satisfactory. Found a few surveillance bugs. Destroyed most of them. Returned expensive one to Miranda. Nothing unexpected. Just need more samples. More collector data, tissue samples, anything you can get, I can use. Find new tech.
Right. And the squad status.
Are there any medical concerns I should be aware of on the team?
Cerberus personnel in excellent condition. No squad concerns to report. Always some matters, but nothing affecting immediate mission.
Right. And any upgrades you can give me?
Any ideas on other ways to prepare for the collectors?
Ideas, yes. Expensive, but possibly valuable. Can show you.
Okay, so probably the Mordin's Omni Tool. Mordin gets plus 20 tech power damage. Mordin builds his own Omni Tool and can make significant upgrades given the proper materials. Sounds like fun. Only problem is we need an awful lot of element 0 for it. And just like that, we got the bonus. Yes. Anything else there? Nope. Alright, so you can just upgrade immediately once you talk to them.
Shepard, how can I help?
Okay, any more upgrades though?
Any ideas on other ways to prepare for the collectors?
Sorry, have done what I can. Focusing on studying collector tech now.
Alright, so, I want to talk to you about
You
things.
got a minute to talk?
Of course. Plague on Omega dealt with. Plenty of time to analyze collector intelligence. Impressive laboratory setup. Missed working for operations with a budget. AI in particular. Very helpful. Best setup I've seen since work with Special Tasks Group.
Anywhere from your assistant?
Is your assistant Daniel settling in all right?
Quite well. Safe and secure. Neighborhood mostly quiet with Plague gone. Left him the security mechs just in case. Can't be too careful. Also tired of mechs. Noisy. Never used them in STG.
Yeah, you mentioned STG a lot. No, wait a minute. Work in limited facilities, yeah.
It must have been frustrating working on Omega with such a limited facility.
No, loved it. Limited facility presents challenge. Save greatest number of people using limited resources. Security threats, gangs, mercenary groups add additional difficulty. Quite enjoyable. Plague stretched abilities to limit. Couldn't have asked for more. Also, enjoy. Saving people, of course. Helping the helpless, greater good, all that too. Nice. Retirement after SDG work complete.
Tell me more about the Solarian Special Task Group.
Respected organization. Clandestine. Handles difficult assignments with limited oversight. Recon, analysis, occasional wet work, identify problems, have neutralization options ready should need arise. Model for Council Spectres based on Special Tasks Group. Very similar.
Huh, how so?
Similar in what way?
Solarians lack numbers, brute strength, military prowess, have to rely upon stealth, intelligence. Agents trusted, given wide operative freedom. Spectres similar, given goal, told to accomplish. Better, funded, of course. Didn't have to buy our own weapons.
Right.
You said you were in the Special Tasks Group. What kind of research were you doing?
Not simply research. Several recon missions. Covert, high risk, served under a young captain named Kirahi. Studied Krogan genophage, took water, tissue samples from Krogan colonies.
Yeah, I did. Kirahi. Oh, it's a soldier from Vermeer, I believe. Yeah. But first some investigation stuff. Reason for studies.
Why would STG study the genophage?
Krogan rebellion's bloody, dangerous, nearly as bad as Rachni attacks. All species evolve, adapt, mutate. If genophage weakens, need to be prepared.
And how do you do that?
What was the STG preparing to do?
Military schematics for likely Krogan population growth, political scenarios for attack points. Genophage reduced Krogan numbers. Species aggression unchecked, population explosion would be disastrous. STG helped check Krogan rebellions, needed to be ready to do the same. Simple recon, nothing to worry about.
So, and the nature of the genophage.
What can you tell me about the genophage?
Bioweapon designed by Solarian science team, deployed by Turians against Krogans to end Krogan rebellions more than 1,000 years ago. Affects every cell of Krogan body. Commonly and incorrectly considered a sterility plague. Actually adjusts viable fertility rates to compensate for high Krogan birth rate. Stabilizes to pre-industrial population growth levels.
Interesting.
I worked with an STG captain named Kirahi. His team helped me destroy Saren's cloning facility on Vermeer.
Heard he was part of that. Jury-rigged explosive. Always got job done with limited resources. Good captain. Bit of a cloaca, though. Loved his speeches. Hold the line. Personally prefer to get job done and go home. Probably military bravado, jargon, chest pounding. No offense.
Yeah, none taken.
Nice talking with you, Mordin.
Should get back to work. Need to study. So much data. Here if you need me.
Right. So, that was at least Dr. Mordin Solis. Let's just have a bit more of a look around. Oh, okay. So let's just...
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Thank you. I'm gonna read that one in a moment. But first, we are going to look at the loadout for now. Could I... No, I can only use the Carnifex and maybe like those things. The real question is how much ammunition you actually have on these weapons. That would be nice to know. I mean, I got the ARC, I got the missile launcher, and I got the grenade launcher. Which one is better? I have no idea. Alright, so Zaeed, we got the M8A Avenger thingy-majig. And then I could give him either the collector thing or not. What about Mordin? Carnifex, same thing. That one automatically upgrades it, so nothing there. It's also 2 pistols. Jacob, Shoddy. Oh, Shoddy, yes. The Eviscerator is the other option. The Liebeschaft. Yes, sounds like a lot of fun. Wait, so there's like a M23 katana and then there's the M22. Which one is better? Like higher number better, usually, but this design also violates so the M22 is not distributed military. I want to see some numbers. That would be sweet. Like bigger number better usually, but
Commander, can I help you with something?
Opinion of the crew, service to the alliance. Normandy upgrades, yes.
Any thoughts on how to prepare against the collectors?
They spec'd this ship to the original Normandy, but you were there. The collectors cut her like butter. This armor just isn't top of the line anymore. People will die if we don't upgrade. Alliance had some new toys in secret dev before I left. I could try and pull a few favors.
Right, so we got one ship upgrade. The heavy ship armor for only 15,000. Yeah, look at that. The Asari made Silaris armor upgrade is Asari, okay, is attached to the ship's superstructure. This will help the ship hold together if hit by a blast powerful enough to penetrate its shield. Alright, let's research that one. Normandy upgrade, done. Anything else?
Commander, can I help you with something?
Any thoughts on how to prepare against the Collectors?
We've got the best armor available. The rest is outside my expertise, Commander.
Fine.
How are we doing, Jacob? What's your sense of the mission?
If Mordin's modifications hold up, we've got a shot. If they don't, we're dead. Seems like that was always a strong possibility, though. Anything else, Commander?
What do you think of the state of the crew?
We don't have a full complement. We don't stand a chance without the right specialists on side. Anything else, Commander?
I'm more interested in just talking for a bit.
Sounds good. Have to say you run this ship tight, and we're getting things done. We keep on track and maybe we'll figure this out. I hope so. I'm not looking forward to the debrief if it all goes to hell. Is there something specific? Or are you just checking in?
Yeah, you're a soldier like me. I need a reason. Why does he need reason? But anyway, don't be so formal.
I like to know my crew. Forget procedure. Tell me about yourself.
Informal, huh? Everything's in my file. Ex-Alliance like you, no Reapers or anything, but I got swept under the rug too. The more good you do, the less they want to admit that something needed doing.
What led you to Cerberus?
The Alliance sidelined me after Eden Prime. Ended up on a job with Miranda that Cerberus treated like an audition. And here I am.
Interesting. You don't mention their methods.
You don't seem like a results-at-all-costs kind of guy. Cerberus history doesn't bother you?
The Alliance is all politics. Somebody has to take down the bad people. Cerberus keeps that line, I'm on their side.
What was your proudest career moment?
Covered this, didn't we? It was after getting sidelined. A Batarian group was plotting to release a weaponized virus and kill the Council. Miranda and I stopped it.
And why wasn't that reported?
Strange that it wasn't bigger news.
The real work doesn't get publicized, you know that. They say it's better that people don't know how fragile the system is or how close the bad guys can get. So, it never happened. Like you and the Reaper. And that's why I'm here.
Yeah, the Reaper never happened. And that thing, that huge thing that everybody was probably able to see, like, yeah, sure, never happened. But yeah, he's so in top shape for some reason.
You look like you came through no worse for wear.
If nothing else, the Alliance trains their people well. Once you live that life, you can't sit around getting fat. You know how it goes. Although I bet Cerberus put you back together better than ever. Get any upgrades?
Yeah, I was in no shape to ask. None needed.
I'm glad enough they restored me to stock. Couldn't hurt to keep some spare parts handy, though.
I hear that. Your job isn't getting any safer. You know, I used to wonder what the big deal with you was. But now that we're in deep, I'm glad it's not me in the spotlight.
There's no hiding, Jacob. Not for any of us.
Don't worry. This is exactly what I signed on for. If that's all, Commander, I'll get back to my duties. There's a lot to get ready.
Right. Okay, and we got ourselves another upgrade. So, and if that continues, we will probably end up spending an awful lot of credits and resources and whatnot. Team status upgrades there. Review your upgrades. That's nice that you can do this from here as well. That's pretty neat. So, unread messages. Healing of your facial scars. Oh. Commander, I've done further investigation regarding your facial scarrings from Dr. Chakwas, by the way. And the old adage of mind over matter holds true. Negative attitudes and aggressive acts create adverse reactions with your cybernetic implants, while peaceful thoughts and compassionate actions promote healing. If you maintain a positive outlook, I believe your facial scarring will heal on its own. Otherwise, there's surgical equipment we could use to insulate your cybernetic implants and accelerate your healing regardless of your mental outlook. I've updated plans for the new medical equipment to your research terminal in the tech lab. Okay, perfect. Perfect.
Mordin's psych profile warned of hyper behavior, but he is like a hamster on coffee. He's going to be a very productive member of the team. Anyway, what's up?
Yeah, the most productive. How's the crew?
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing right now. Anything else, Commander?
Perfect.
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
Right, what do you do? Are you happy here? Okay.
I better go.
Okay. Maybe we'll talk later.
So, and we also got medbay upgrades. Perfect. The thing is, I want to, scan some stuff over here, but alright.
Bradley, you heard about Ferris Fields? Any news on your brother?
He's gone. They're all gone. But we'll get them back.
Shepard and Lawson are on it. We'll get your brother back. And make sure the collectors pay for taking him.
It's not about revenge. Not really. It's more about investigating why all of this happened. We're not here to hate the enemy. We're here just to fight them. It's just another Tuesday.
Commander.
Yeah. How are things up here?
I assume everything is going well up here?
We're just having an argument over personalization of my workspace.
Cerberus regulations are clear, Mr. Moreau. Personalization does not include grease on my bridge cameras.
It's just mad that all its footage of me looks like a dream sequence.
Uh-huh. Come on. Let Edie look at you a little bit. She loves you. In a way.
I assume everything
Good
is
for
going
now.
well.
Fractured my thumb on the mute, but I think I made my point.
That's it for now.
Right.
See you, Commander.
At least the dialogue changes to standard once you, got the recent update.
Yes, Shepard.
Yeah, let's talk about you, maybe?
I want to know more about you.
Do you have a specific inquiry?
Yeah, we could just ask her about herself, but we don't really get any further information for now, because I already asked her all of that.
How are you getting along with Joker?
Mr. Moreau does not trust me. It offends him that I am installed aboard his ship's computers.
Yeah, the last Normandy did just fine without an AI reminding me the airlock is ajar.
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
Right. So much so to that, and we are going somewhere else. Presumably one of the other spots. I mean, I could... now, where could I go? Let's go to the crew's quarters and end up somewhere in the captain's quarters afterwards. Let's see. Crew's quarters, cruise, like cruise, as in just a nice kind of fly through almost.
It's just too dangerous for them in New Canton. I'm shipping my family back to Earth.
You can afford that?
Cerberus looks out for their own. They're funding the transport for me.
It's the least they can do when we're putting our lives on the line.
Cerberus is definitely doing good. Well, good. Let's not call it that, but they definitely treat their people a
Did you
little
hear?
different.
Another colony went missing. Ferris Fields.
Ferris Fields.
We got that one.
Didn't Hadley have a brother stationed there?
Yeah, he's taking it pretty hard.
How can I help you, Commander?
All right. Anything else except the stuff that you needed?
You have everything you need.
If you happen to find any of those supplies on the list I gave you, it would be much appreciated.
I won't take any more.
Back to work.
Yeah, we're gonna get the supplies eventually. We were just not really getting to the whole shopping part. Wanted to do this before getting Mordin, but you kind of get shoved into missions and then you can't go back, which is a little bit annoying, but alright. So, Dr. Chakwas.
How may I help you, Commander?
Do you have everything you need?
About the Brandi.
I believe so. This medical bay seems very much like the sick bay on the original Normandy. Only thing missing are my private reserves. I even had a bottle of Ceres Ice Brandy that I was saving for a special occasion.
I'll keep an eye out for a replacement bottle.
Oh, you needn't. It's expensive, and we have much larger concerns ahead.
I'll see you later, Doctor.
Commander.
Treat your doctor like a treasured piece of, well, treasured piece of whatever, but depending on what you treasure mostly, right? Just treat them well. And then you will be treated too. say, let's just talk with Miranda. Maybe we could get some more info.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Yeah, any upgrades?
Have you got any ideas for potential upgrades we could make?
A few ideas, yeah. Here, take a look.
A few. 2 for the ship. That's interesting. We got ourselves the advanced mineral scanner, yes. The Android Group's proprietary Argus planet scan technology has been integrated into the ship's systems. This will greatly speed up the planet scanning process. And how will that happen? I don't know how. Or it will just make it better? I don't
Commander,
know how.
What can I do for you?
That was it? Interesting. Yeah. Do you do anything here?
What exactly are your duties, aside from keeping an eye on me?
I'm the elusive man's agent. You're his most important asset. My job is to make sure you succeed. Aside from that, I send regular reports to the elusive man, updating our status.
Perfect.
Anything I should know regarding the Normandy?
The crew's working well, and the ship appears to be performing to specifications.
Better than specifications. We already upgraded a little bit of it.
You have a minute, Miranda?
Of course. I'm just finishing an operation report. I'm impressed, Shepard. So far things have gone exceptionally well. As Cerberus operations go, this is one of the best I've been a part of.
Huh. Why are you so happy about it? I'm not Cerberus. This is my operation. Why did you join Cerberus? Alright.
Cerberus obviously has your loyalty. How did you get involved with them?
I suppose you've earned the right to know. Do you remember when I told you how I was genetically altered? Well, that wasn't my choice. My father created me. He's a very influential man and extremely controlling. He didn't want a daughter. He wanted a dynasty. I ran away as soon as I was old and brave enough. I went to Cerberus because I knew they could protect me.
Okay. Interesting. So you got all the good stuff. What did I say? Something about daddy issues? Yeah, it's quite literally daddy issues, but not the way that one usually thinks. So, Cerberus appreciates you, yes. Cerberus protection, how ranky was he? Why do we care about her dad? But anyway. But, Cerberus protection, why even get here?
You seem capable of defending yourself. Why did you need Cerberus?
My father invested a great deal in his dynasty. It wasn't a matter of just leaving. I knew he would continue to pursue his investments.
Uh-huh. But if you survive, then that just means that his dynasty will still persist. So everything's fine. Doesn't really matter where she is, as long as she's okay.
I assume that Cerberus approves of your enhanced abilities?
Of course. Cerberus fully endorses anything that advances the cause of humanity. Genetic alterations included. But unlike my father and his own selfish reasons, Cerberus and the elusive man believe in a greater good. They see the bigger picture. And I feel like I have a purpose here.
Oh, that sounds almost too good. But yeah, more about their family.
Who exactly is your father?
A businessman, but a very wealthy one. It's ironic, my father believed deeply in a human-positive agenda. He donated generously to Cerberus before I joined them. That's how I first heard about Cerberus, through my father's connections.
Interesting.
You've told me a lot about your father. What happened to your mother?
I never had one. Most of my genetic material is based on my father's tissue. His Y chromosome was altered with an amalgam of desired traits from various sources. How arrogant can you be? The man is completely egomaniacal. Just another reason I had to get away from him.
Okay, so you're basically a dude. Oh, perfect. The perfect woman is a dude. So,
You talk about yourself like you're just a tool to be used. By your father? By Cerberus?
Maybe. I like to know where I fit in the world. It helps me find meaning in how I was created.
You are who you are, Miranda. You don't need to make excuses for it.
That's easy for you to say. We've both been engineered for greatness, Shepard. The difference is you were great before we rebuilt you. I'm great because of it.
Really? A stone is also created. Depends what you use it for. Okay.
Your spirit and personality are what make you great. It's what makes anyone great.
That's kind of you. I'm not sure I believe you, but thanks for saying it.
You're welcome.
Thanks for your time, Miranda. I'll talk to you later.
Anytime, Commander.
Let's just hope that this mineral scanner thing does wonders scanning the planets. That would be amazing. Alright. So we were on the crew decks. Next up will be the engineering quarters. Come on. Damn. Don't know what did we actually get in engineering? Like everything in here was pretty much blocked, wasn't it? Oh yeah, those two. Sure. Maybe we can.
New armor reinforcements really threw off the gravimetric profiles.
Oh, sorry about
Engines
that.
are good to go. I rebalanced the Gilborn coefficients and adjusted the anterior intakes on the second tier stabilizers.
I love it when you talk dirty. What can we do for you, Commander?
Right. Your training can turn into feelings on Cerberus. Did I ever ask him about Cerberus? That's actually a good question.
What do you think about Cerberus?
Actually, we don't know much about the organization other than the Normandy team. We know our mission and who's in charge.
We're off to kick the collectors right in their daddy bags. That's
okay.
enough for me.
Good. So, need anything?
Are you set up okay down here?
Outside of those T6 FBA couplings we mentioned, we're doing fine.
I bet you could find them in the Omega markets if you wanted to help us out.
Anything else?
Right. Okay, so no upgrades now.
Carry on.
Good.
Will do, Commander.
Good. And we are not going to break our necks. Watch out. Look forward, dude. Look forward. Watch where you're headed. Oh, yeah, wait. It's, wait, where does this one go? Starboard cargo. Uh-huh. Oh, Zaeed. That's nice. Surveillance. Yeah, look at that. What is this? That's the kitchen. That's the core. That's the sleeping pods. That's up here. That's around there. Still the kitchen. Don't know where this is. Alright. Do we see anything special up here? The doctor and the kitchen again. Okay. So you can basically monitor everyone and everything. Rifle, except.
Hey, don't touch. That rifle's older than you are. I call her Jessie. That's my lucky charm. More men have been killed with that gun than died in the Skillian Blitz. The day I laid her to rest was the saddest day of my life. I give up every weapon I own for one more mission with that shitty old rifle.
Aww. He's married to it. Interesting. It's called objectophilia, but okay. Oh, a ship model. What was that?
Oh yeah, that's a model of the Verican. Turian frigate. Hell of a ship. I led a mission to bring that thing down from the inside with just 5 men and whatever guns we could bring. No chance of success, but we did it. Everyone died but me. So I made out like a bandit. My first impossible mission as an independent contractor. There's been many since, but nothing so goddamn sweet as watching that Turian warship crash planet-side.
Okay. So, can't really get that weapon. Oh, blood back hat. Blood.
Beauty, isn't it? Pried that off the Krogan warlord, Kazak. Used to run the blood pack out of Omega about 17 years ago. Wasn't even a job. The guy just thought he'd hijack a freighter I was hitchhiking on. Big mistake. I goaded Kazak into one-on-one combat. Took out his legs, grabbed his gun, and killed every blood pack bastard in the room. That was the most beaten Krogan I've ever seen. Kept the helmet to remind me of that pained expression.
What an emotional guy. Okay, so it's some kind of dispensary trash thing, garbage compactor. Don't want to use it. I mean, there could be something in it. Airlock, eject garbage. Why would we want to do that though? Littering in space, it's dangerous. And also, why would we want to waste precious stuff? We could recycle it. Oh yeah, wait. Totally forgot. We have to talk with Zaeed.
Thinking about past missions. Got a minute? You might learn something. I was trying to remember how many Cerberus operatives I've killed. Lost track around 50. Guess your elusive man's big on forgiveness. Get a knife stuck in the right way, and you can pull that plate right off a Krogan's head. It's the best way to get a Krogan to talk. The threat of it drives him mad. I should let you go. Talk more later, Shepard. I should let you go. Talk more later, Shepard.
Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, those two are somewhat connected. And now we can go up to the cabin. The captain's cabin. And up here we also got our equipment stuff and whatnot. And maybe some... anything on the metal side? Yeah, we don't really care about the metals. Private terminal. Nothing here. So we got... oh yeah, team status. That's a good thing. I can only click on him, but I cannot really upgrade anything, which is a little bit iffy. So, let's see. Let's do some upgrades. Casual experience. Yeah, we don't really unlock anything else. So, armor, that's that. We have like different helmets. Strangely enough. What about the chest, though? That's weird. Why can't I change the gear? I only have like type or something. Oh. Okay, so this is the N7 thing with the preset colors and everything. And sometimes you can just get a different hood. But then in terms of type stuff, you have a completely different armor altogether. Very interesting. Cerberus Assault armor is designed for shock troops. Yeah. We got this one. Troops heavy, out of shape in, of shape out. Increases heavy weapon capacity, shields and health. That's good. Then we also get the Collector Chitin armor, which is actually kind of cool. The problem about it is the helmet. Yeah, health bonus kind of cool and all, but what about this one? Negotiation bonus. I mean, it's nice that you get bonuses for these things. The problem is just that you... it looks weird. This is much better for some reason. It's a wee bit iffy though. Increases health. Increases health. And increases weapon damage. Yeah. All of this is also weapon damage and health. If you just add everything in here together, right? How much would that be? Material does not give you any bonuses, so it's just the legs give you shield plus free. Okay, shield free, health free, weapon free. So free. Power free, and no helmet sadly, but you could get either 5 on the weapon, 5 on health, or 5 on health again, because those two are somewhat the same. Okay, so in this case it's 5. Interesting. Whereas the type, if you use that one, you would definitely get a bit more bonuses. I think especially in the infernal armor is pretty good. Iffy. It would be nice to use the special armor, not just on you, but on teammates, if you could. Wait a minute. That's not it. Where's the team status? Yes. We have cycle appearance. No appearance. No appearance. What appearance does she actually... she's the only one with 2 different appearance models, which is a bit annoying. Well, not annoying. It's a bit unfair almost. Alright. Anything? Not yet. So, let's just go back to Mordin and check the research panel. Maybe we can find something new. Ship and sharpen. That's the second one we got from Miranda, but you cannot get into the upgrade menu a second time. Upgrades the Normandy's medical facilities with an advanced dermal regeneration unit. Using this unit will immediately and completely heal your scars. Further scarring will not occur regardless of the actions you take. Platinum 50,000, which is very expensive compared to everything else, so you don't actually need this one though. because we try to play like good, and in this case we just, yeah, we can actually feel it or see it by just looking at his face, and everything will be visible like that. I can do this once I have the remaining resources, or like if I have like a sufficient amount of resources available. But until then, we are going to wait to spend the 50,000 of it, because that still seems like a lot. Okay, let's just do a little bit of codex and primary stuff. The ship.
The Systems Alliance space
vehicle, that one probably.
Asari-made Silaris armor can resist even the tremendous heat and kinetic energy of starship weapons. The armor is nearly unsurpassed in strength because its central material, carbon nanotube sheets woven with diamond chemical vapor deposition, are crushed by mass effect fields into super dense layers able to withstand extreme temperatures. That process also compensates for diamond's brittleness. Diamond armor itself has two limiting disadvantages. First, while nanotubes and CVD diamond construction has become cheaper in recent years, it remains prohibitively expensive to coat starships or aircraft larger than fighters in Silaris material. Second, the armor must be attached to the ship's superstructure, so shockwaves from massive firepower can still destroy the metals beneath the armor itself. A popular misconception holds that the diamond composition of Silaris armor gives it its sparkle. In fact, atmospheric nitrogen impurities during the superhot forging process give the armor its metallic gray or yellow sheen.
Interesting. Oh, do we actually see the Normandy fly around in a golden color now? That would be interesting.
The Systems Alliance UT-47 drop shuttle landing craft holds 12 soldiers in a cramped, uncomfortable cargo bay and 2 more in
Combat Cockroach. Yeah, I read this one. So, weapon, armor, and equipment.
Medigel is a common... Based on existing technology, the ML-77 is a rapid-fire missile launcher using seeking projectiles. Each projectile features a friend or foe recognition system, ensuring it will find a hostile target even if the user's aim is not completely accurate. The weapon excels at taking out snipers and other entrenched enemies in dense urban environments. This makes it popular with mercenary groups, particularly the Blue Suns mercenary band. Missile launchers have been appearing with increasing frequency in the Terminus system, but their point of manufacture is unknown. Legal duplication of missile launchers is difficult due to Fabrication Rights Management, FRM, technology.
But illegal still works, right? Why it's so much better. So let's just look at Cerberus Project Overlord. A planet Aite. 2 beautiful moons, 1 spectacular ring, 0 neighbors. Says a popular advertisement for this Terminus Systems world. Aite is known for its sparsely settled population, despite being a garden planet with a colony nearly a century old. Blessed with a mild climate, wildlife no more dangerous than that on planet Earth, and soil and bacteria amenable to imported plants, Aite would appear to be an unexploited paradise. However, it is unpopular for 2 reasons. The first and most obvious is that its moon, Litae, is an unstable orbit that will lead to a planetary impact and an extinction level event within the next 2 centuries. As such, all investment in the planet is short-term, and the biggest business is selling off the local biota to the highest bidder. The second drawback is the level of violence on the planet. Like the rest of the Phoenix massing cluster, Aite was briefly considered part of a Citadel Space during its first wave of colonization. However, when the colony broke off to become an independent planet in 2133, the Council let the doomed planet go with less than a day of debate. Free from any real governing body, Aite's history was since been filled with wars between small frontier town city-states over its resources. The result is a dangerous world where the average citizen is expected to be self-reliant to the point of fending for themselves against cutthroat corporations, strong-arm militia groups, and even Geth incursions. The fighting is so frequent that the name of the planet itself has changed more than 11 times. In a sign of blunt indifference, standard Citadel galaxy maps refer to the world by the name given to it by human colonists in the latter half of the century. And the next one, Citadel and Galactic Government Conventions. These diplomatic talks occurred in the wake of the Krogan rebellions as a response to the destruction of the conflict and an attempt to distance the Council from the brutal Krogan warfare. The conventions regulate the use of weapons of mass destruction. The WMD causes environmental alteration to a world. A bomb that produces a large crater is not considered a WMD. A bomb that causes a nuclear winter is. Use of WMD is forbidden on garden worlds like Earth, with ecospheres that can readily support a population. If a habitable world is destroyed, it will not be replaced for millions of years. The conventions do not forbid the use of WMD on hostile worlds or in sealed space station environments. Many militaries continue to develop and maintain stockpiles. The conventions graded weapons of mass destruction into tiers of concern. Tier 1 is the greatest threat to galactic peace. Starting with Tier 1 are large kinetic impactors such as asteroid drops or deorbiting space stations, effectively free and available in any system in the form of debris left over from planetary accretion. Kinetic impactors are the weapons of choice for terrorists and third galaxy nations. Tier 2 are uncontrolled self-replicating weapons such as nanotechnology, viral or bacteriological organisms, von Neumann devices, for example, and destructive computer viruses. These weapons can lie dormant for millennia, waiting for a careless visitor to carry them on to another world. Tier 3, large energy burst weapons such as nuclear or antimatter warheads. And Tier 4, alien species deliberately introduced to crowd out native forms necessary for the health of an ecosystem. Ecological tampering can take years to bear fruit, making it difficult to prove. And then the Citadel Council. The Council is an executive committee composed of representatives from the Asari republics, the Turian hierarchy, and the Silaris Union, and also the humans. Though they have no official power over the independent governments of the species, the Council's decisions carry great weight throughout the galaxy. No single council race is strong enough to defy the other two, and all have a vested interest in compromising and cooperation. Each of the council species has general characteristics associated with the various aspects of governing the galaxy. The Asari are typically seen as diplomats and mediators. The Salarians gather intelligence and information. The Turians provide the bulk of the military and peacekeeping forces. Any species granted an embassy on the Citadel is considered an associate member. Bound by the accords of the Citadel Conventions, associate members may bring issues to the attention of the Council, though they have no input on the decision. The Human Systems Alliance became an associate member of the Citadel in 2165. And Citadel Space. There's an awful lot of Citadel stuff. Maybe I'm going to cut that short. Yeah. The Citadel Station, we are going to continue the next time. So, Citadel Space is an unofficial term referring to any region of space controlled by a species that acknowledges the authority of the Citadel Council. At first glance, it appears this territory encompasses most of the galaxy. In reality, however, less than 1% of the stars have been explored. Even Mass Effect FTL drive is slow relative to the volume of the galaxy. Empty space and systems without suitable drive discharge sites are barriers to exploration. Only the mass relay allows ships to jump hundreds of light years in an instant, the key to expanding across an otherwise impassable galaxy. Whenever a new relay is activated, the destination system is rapidly developed. From that hub, FTL drive is used to expand to nearby star clusters, and the result is a number of densely developed clusters thinly spread across the vast expanse of the space, connected by mass relay networks. Interesting. So there's no like huge power thingy, but you have like thin clusters, very far spread out, And if the mass relays just stop working, then no one can come to them and help them out, which is actually a very interesting strategy. They are connected as long as it works, but if the whole thing stops working, a disconnect happens, and yeah, the whole system may just collapse immediately. This is what the Reapers are benefiting from if they take control over the mass relays. It's actually a very, very interesting idea. It's like destroying ports or something like that, or anything that connects different countries or whatnot, in a simple kind of way. Alright, we're going to go back to Omega in a moment, but first we're going to end this episode. Like and subscribe, of course, as usual, and ta-ta!